Take a seat, take a breath. Got a feed that decides life and death. Every chart is a mountain, a meme, a decree. Is this genius or mass lunacy? Stroll with me down this wild mentality, where a frog with sunglasses screams we're early endlessly. Oh, see, bulls and bears and fantasy, every post's a prophecy. If you want to read what passes for a master plan, simply click and flick your thumb across this broken land. Want to know which way the winds of crypto might just be? Go slow. One says up, only friends. Next says this is how it ends. Someone's calling the top, someone's buying the dip, someone's typing a thread as their last relationship slips. Scroll with me through the fear and ecstasy, where a chart in crayon gets 1,000 hearts for free. Oh, see, I'll take every plea. I was right in 23. Trust the mind, ignore the spreadsheet. If you want to gauge if hope or panic's in command, if they're building castles or just castles in the sand, want to test if we're all early or just fantasy? Slow with me. Is it signal? Is it noise? Are we traders? Are we toys? Every candle, every coin is a cult you can join. Stroll with me, let the chaos be our key. Read the mood like it's a map to some great mystery. You'll see. Faith and doubt and harmony, I'm all into, I'm set free. In one day, in one same tweet. If you want to know if folks are brave or out of time, if they're quietly convicted or have simply lost their minds, then my friend, you found the perfect place to start this street. So scroll with me.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-booey, ba-ba-booey. I realized yesterday that my mic was like, it was quiet. So hopefully it is less quiet today. If it is still quiet for you, let me know. And I'll fucking turn this thing up. We'll get turned up in here. Yeah, if you're having, because it was just a little too quiet. And I was like, I don't want you to have to like turn your volume all the way up. You know what I mean? That's not the vibe. So if you're in the chat, if the volume is good, let me know. But alas, my name is Dude Lifts. It is Thursday, August 27th, and this is Scroll With Me. If you found your way here on the internet, then here's what you have in store for you. We're going to scroll the Twitter timeline together. We're going to try to understand the vibes. We're going to try to understand what's real, what's not real, separate the true from the false, the wheat from the chaff, as they say, and try to get to the bottom of what's going on, you know? Because every day you got to get to the bottom of what's going on, get to the crux, the root of it. But you know, I don't make the rules. I just obey them. Say G scroll in the chat and G scroll to all who celebrate. All right, let's get into it. But before we do, we have to make sure that we obey the three pillars of Scroll With Me. For those of you who are unfamiliar, it's caffeination, hydration, vibing, which creates some kind of like pyramidal scheme, you know? So we hydrate. Wow, that was a wild one. And we caffeinate with our iced Americano. You know the vibes. All right. Team A says, yes, NFTs are dead. Hey, who knows? Who knows what happened? You know, who knows what happened? We've got Ash in here says, gets acquired for $13 billion, drops a duck for $500. Still bought it. Dude, first off, shout out to Hugging Face for getting acquired for $13 billion from NVIDIA. Turns out that all you need to do is essentially build a forum where people can download local AI models. So that's worth $13 billion. Bravo. Bra fucking vo. But this micro duck is honestly adorable. It's so cute and it's open source. Like I've okay, this is gonna be a deep cut. If any of you are kind of in the chat, doing your research. So I've always been a big fan of like consumer robotics. I had what I would think was something that was way ahead of its time. So when I must have been in high school, maybe middle school, I had this robotic dinosaur called the Pleo, and the Pleo had a camera in its little nose. It looked like a dinosaur. It's the cutest shit I've ever seen. I've so wanted like people to kind of like hack them and open source them and bring them back because they were incredibly advanced robotics for the time and they were adorable. But been a big fan of consumer robotics for a long time. So seeing this little guy, he reminded me of the droids in Disneyland from Star Wars in the sense that they're kind of bipedal, self-correcting. I just think it's super, super cute. I'm like, I don't know. You could do so much with this. I think home robotics, consumer robotics are gonna go ape shit. So it's gonna be big. And once again, it's similar to like Midjourney, how they unveil their ultrasonic. I mean, different in some ways. Their ultrasound kind of call it ultrasound health scanner machine, whatever you want to call it, in the sense that these companies are essentially just collections of talented people and money. Hugging Face was like, yeah, we do local AI models, and now a robot, now a tiny duck. So very cool. All right, here we go. Here, Higgsfield AI. We've extended the deadline for the $1 million Higgsfield Global Film Festival. You now have until September 14th to enter. We'll keep also backing stand-up public projects with free credit grants. Oh, that's cool, dude. I think Venice is running a film festival right now with MoonPay. Higgsfield's doing this competition now. I, if I'm not mistaken, the Venice one actually has like distribution in the sense that you can show your movie at this like film festival in real life, which I think is pretty cool. Dude, Bold can't keep getting away with this. He just keeps tweeting out pixel PFPs. You can't keep doing this. Can't keep doing this. We've got Cap here saying, respect the pump. CWC, Chris Jordan over here, 2026. GT 9000, English is the new programming language. Dude, honestly, GT 9000, welcome back to the timeline. Welcome back to the timeline. I want to see some more of those Friday celebrations, because look at this PFP. Look at that. Incredible technology. All right, here we go here. What the what the what the fuck is this? The NFT space before Monkey Pictures was clinically high IQ intellectuals with sophisticated taste for interactive forms of art, befitting the digital revolution of this age. After, oh my gosh, and this is so funny. Yeah, Crypto Kitties. Yeah, dude. Shout out Crypto Kitties. What up? What up? They've still got a couple of my Gen Zeros. You'll never be forgotten. Let's see here. Sorry. Just getting over being sick, so I got to stay extra hydrated, I guess. My gosh. Go to the doctor, bro. If Solana was a Balkan dish, what dish would it be? Korba. Whole lamb. Sarma. Arvyar. I don't know. I don't have a Balkan accent. I'm sorry. I do not know. Or you've got Minimax H3 Max. I've been seeing a lot about this this video model, Minimax H3, going around. Seems very cool. Want to dive into it for sure. Excuse me. Have a feeling that the Blockies raise is going to go very well today. Disclosure: I have exposure. Going to take down memory lane. Remember when Meme Land raised 180,000 SOL, $40 million for their paying me coin? Wait, I do remember that. I don't even remember what. Did I get some of that? I sent them. I think I sent them money. I have no idea what happened. Don't really know where this will go, but confident I can push it to the limit. Dude, this is cool. I have one of these, and it's how I display my Disney Pinnacle pins. It's called a Pixie. Actually, it's very cool. All right, let's see here. Dude, let's give a little refresh, dude. A little refresh. Dude, we're clearly in the video AI rabbit hole here. Many people assume that all motion graphics are made with CDance 2.0 GPT images. For anybody asking, AI was used only for the IRL footage part. Everything else is handmade. That's actually hilarious. How funny is it that it's the B-roll that is made by GPT? That's so funny. Love that. Love that. All right. Very few things are comparable to hitting 100x. Getting off the wait list for the Aave app is one of them. Dude, why do I feel like this text has got to be a scam? But dude, I want to get off the wait list for the Aave app. I want to grow my money at 6% or whatever they're offering these days. Probably not 6%. TBH. They beat OpenAI and Apple to the adorable droid market. I mean, yes, look at this little bastard. I mean, this is almost a one-to-one copy of the Star Wars droids that NVIDIA worked with Disney on and unveiled on stage at the NVIDIA conference. But hey, I'm not complaining that they made Star Wars real. Not complaining. Let's see. Okay, we've got a Lashmi quote tweet of Pranksy here. He says, "This guy pretty much comes in every once in a while when NFTs start being alive to extract. With the upcoming bull run, it's very important to preserve your capital and not give it back." So Pranksy said, "How much roughly do you think I?" It's so funny that like Pranksy's clearly making a joke here. He's like, "How much roughly do you think reckon I could extract with the 10K PFP collection in the current market conditions with my current reputation within the space?" Asking for a friend. Um, yeah, I mean, clearly a joke here. Um, yeah, and Pranksy's just not around that much anymore. I think they're ripping packs on like Instagram, like just not in the NFT space at all. So I don't even know how much current reputation there is. Me after 20 minutes of manually minting 10 knaves one by one on Ethereum. Dude, honestly, I've seen these on the timeline. They look really interesting. I think there's like a generative art component to it, but I have not dived in. I haven't dived in at all. Let's see here. The stock pair wars are heating up. New chart. Share of stock token volume driven by launchpad pairs. Dude, I've been saying like, you know, I've been talking and thinking a lot about like, okay, so you have these like new stock launchpad pairs. Previously, you couldn't do that much with stocks. I mean, like stocks from like New York Stock Exchange, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't do shit like this. Like what happens? It's similar to almost like it's similar to almost what's happening with Pokemon cards and the gotcha machines, right? Like previously, the only things you could do with Pokemon cards like play, like take them to a card show, sell them, put them on eBay, right? There was very limited things you could do. Then the gotcha economy fucking swallowed them all up. Just started buying cards at ungodly rates that had never been seen before. So I'm wondering if something similar happens to stocks. Like what happens when these like tokenized stock issuers just can't get enough stock? They just have to buy them on the open market, just to keep on tokenizing them so people can like put them like in fucking stock rip apps or launch new meme coins paired with them. Like, in the same way that there's like a certain amount of liquidity locked up with every meme coin. Like what happens to all this like stranded stock liquidity that's just like, fractionalized shares just kind of in meme coin pairs? I don't know. I think it could get weird. Yeah. And like, okay, so I'm seeing here, I know this is volume. Okay, 47 million. Yeah, but like when does that amount become like actually meaningful? When do people pay attention to like, huh, people are launching a shitload of meme coins paired with stock coins, which are, for all intents and purposes, if they're from Robinhood or at least Coinbase, like real stocks. When does that become a thing? You know? And what is this? Looks like individual trader keys are live on Clan Tech. What the hell is Clan Tech? Bro, what? What is that? I mean, dude, speaking of gotcha, someone pulling a claw at the beach. Listen, $400 ships for Xmas instant buy. Dude, robot. Oh, man, Cab here. I think they ended up raising $1.2 million. Congratulations to Cab and the Kalanos team. So cool to see for them and their Hebo token launch. Hopefully it was everything they wanted it to be. The big white bull. Is that supposed to be you, Mr. Moose? All right, your broker won't let you lend out your stocks or earn yield from them on chain you can earn. That's kind of what I'm saying. Oh, this is the European EWTN show that raised some money. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like stocks weren't, mm, I won't say like at all, but like very programmable previous to now, or at least permissionlessly programmable. That's what I'm saying. It's like, God, I said this when Vlad announced tokenized stocks at ETH Can last year, I believe, last July. I think I tweeted or did a video at the time. I was talking about like I don't think that TradFi is prepared for the degeneracy that we're going to do. I mean, Gamey's stock grip app is a great example of that. Which is a kind of like a stock FWA kind of thing. But I think, yeah, leverage trading on stocks. I mean, it's like in the meme coin pairs with stocks. Like that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, I don't think they were ready for that. But hey, hugging face now comes in a signature leather jacket. Stop, hilarious, hilarious. Robin Hood will mint many new millionaires this cycle. Mark my words. Breaking. Charles Schwab to add Solana to Schwab Crypto. Direct sole access to 39.9 million brokerage accounts, sitting on 13.4 trillion in client assets. Dude, that's sick. I did see a funny, I think it was from Coinbase. I'm not sure. But it was Coinbase said something like, I think it might have been about Charles Schwab or somebody else. They're like banks launching crypto features, banks also crushing the Clarity Act. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? All right, Captain Swingley here. What PFP is this? Is this the Argonaut? Okay. Um, sheesh. Yesterday, a 10K collection minted out in minutes at 0.12 ETH and generated over 2 million for the artist. Today, a pre-sale raffle has brought in over 3 million in about an hour, over 500% oversubscribed. Nice. Blockies coded. Epcot's Germany train. We're on Disney Twitter. Ooh, things I love and collect. Damn. Is that the Azuki watch? Damn, that actually looks pretty sick. I did not realize what that watch looked like. That's pretty cool. Good for you. Good for you, sir. And then, of course, you got the Patek Philippe movie. All right. Oh, I saw this. R.I.P. R.I.P. Ripping $1,000 vintage One Piece pack in the One Piece Dome. Is there such a thing as a vintage One Piece pack? Is that a real thing? Eddie, you gotta let us know. Is that a real thing? All right, here we go. Happy hype all time high. Wow. Honestly, did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. We get a Disney Pinnacle t-shirt. Enjoy your here. Things we love to see. Dude, D23 with Disney Pinnacle was so good. It was so good. I mean, the scavenger hunt all over the conference was incredible. Everyone was loving it. It was a blast. All right. Tom says, stick with me. We'll stick with you. A NetNet OMP fork and router that lets you play coin flip and Space Invaders while you wait for your prompt to return. You play pays for inference. Yes. Yes. All right, saw this keypad at an airport recently. Anyone notice a security issue? Oh, that the keys are just worn out entirely? At first, I was like, what do you mean? Yup. Yup. Oh, GM to read. Look at this dude, incredible technology. So good. Dude, Solana. I think the Argonauts look nice. Oh, this is funny. That's a great joke from Toady Hawk. GG. GG, sir. Addicted Ben.eth says, I'm a Doodles fan. That's it. That's the tweet, dude. That is the tweet. That is the tweet. What do you want to do in life? Be a good person, building great things with good people in pursuit of love, knowledge, and greatness. This has been my conclusion after a few weeks of deep thinking on this and looking back. And how do you achieve greatness? We do a little introspection. Dude, do I need to get a Solana Seeker when I'm at Solana Summer House this weekend? I don't have a Seeker yet, which is silly. That's actually very silly that I don't have that yet. It's incredibly silly. Okay, let's see here. Some new goodies dropped in Photoshop, including one feature I've been bugging them to ship. Tune will be the new AI assisted beta rolling out this week. Oh, you can tune it up. Why is it just becoming more like client speaking features? Like, can you just like tune that up? Just tune it up a little bit. That'd be great. That's not real. Oh, I thought that was popcorn on top of the coffee. I mean, my brother and crepes. That's I don't know. I don't know if that's coffee. I'm not even trying to be a snob, but I'm just. I mean, I can. I mean, what are we looking at here? What is this? 600 kilocalories. You know what are we looking at here? Pool.fun. The pursuit of the biggest rift-bound gotcha. Oh gosh, don't tell 8270. Oh gosh, don't tell 8270. They got a rift-bound gotcha. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see here. New photon matrix built an iron dome for mosquitoes. What? 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 I mean, there's no way that you can be around that, right? Because what if that accidentally fucking zoots your eyeball? What if that zoots a plane? I don't know. I got I got concerns. I mean, I see that he's wearing safety glasses, probably for good reason. I mean, but that is sick. Is that zooting bats though? We don't respect that though. Only skeeters. But it's like you could do this, or you could just get a couple skeeter hawks. You know, if you know, you know. Just get a couple skeeter hawks, let them loose. Every day there's a new clip from the humanoid robot games that's better than the last one. Why do they always insist on putting clothes on them? Now, why is this one moving in a very human? I mean, it's like pretty good. Like, let's go. Let's go back. Like, this looks. Maybe it's the clothes, kind of the flowing clothes, but it looks humanoid. Like, this looks fake. Like, this looks fake. Okay, I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. Ooh, token review, stock rip. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Happy GTA 6 gameplay. Oh, yeah. The Netflix reveal special is coming out today. Very cool. Very exciting. Very exciting. Despite all the cyber links. Despite all the cyber links. Ronnie used to give out rave tickets. Now she gives out ghost passes for the Ave app. Dude, that's actually hilarious. It's Thursday, Non. Today is the day. You are live. Carpe some fucking DM. Yes. Yes. All right, we got Thomas Meta here saying play for inference. Dude, I wonder if there's like okay, maybe you're onto something here, Tom. I wonder if like because I remember Dota 2 was like this huge kind of watershed moment when AI could play that video game. I wonder if in a similar way of like teaching teaching AI how to play video games by having them watch you play video games. But maybe there's already enough streaming content to like enable that, but maybe more discreetly. Like you play little mini games and then like earn your inference because you're teaching AI how to play games. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. I, for one, am shocked that the person that hacked one of the largest game companies in the world has questionable moral compass and used crypto bros as exit liquidity. I mean, did he dump? Was he the whole door? I didn't even know if he launched the coin. Maybe he did. Dude, look at this incredible technology from Coinbase here. I mean, look at this. What a banger. What a banger. Alex, tip of the hat to you, good sir. Tip of the hat to you, good sir. Dude, Meetup is still around? My gosh. Xiao started as a PFP, then trading cards, and soon manga, growing from our roots Suzuki way. Shout out. B20 is the standard for tokenization. That's what he says. That's what he says. I honestly need to dive a little bit more into this, understand. I know of B20, but I don't know like why in particular. I think there's maybe some kind of like access control or permissions, which is like, a little bit dicey, however way you got it. But maybe for some reason it makes it a better vehicle for tokenizing. Oh my gosh, it's 9 a.m. Wow. Lost track of the time. You guys know the vibes. It is Thursday, August 27th. We'll be back Friday, August 28th. Hope you all stay well. And until next time, I'll see you in the timeline.